Les flocons de neige qui brillent dans le ciel nocturne me réconforte. Je t'attends seul dans le noir. Je t'attends depuis trop longtemps. Je peux t'entendre dans mon cœur, un murmure de ma propre confession. Le moment de te rencontrer maintenant. Écoute mon cœur, où es-tu maintenant? Il s'agit d'attendre toute ma vie. N'entends-tu pas ma petite voix? Je t'attends depuis longtemps.
So, I've just been informed that the pizza cutter cannot cut. The electric pizza cutter is blunt damage instead, according to Rain. Which would make a lot of sense considering the construction of that blade. Lucky Star says, I could finally stick around for this one. Luckily, I didn't miss this gem of a meme. Yeah, you should start feeling old. This is Pinocchio now. He's in his dark and edgy teenage years, and then went past them into his dark and edgy middle-aged years. Welcome to the Lies of P stream. Also, Rain said that going back to Nio after Lies of P has been an experience. Let me tell you what. HW, WH, HWA, WHHWT. Public domain is a hell of a drug. Is this public domain? Is this public domain? Because it doesn't sound like it. It's French, I know that much. I checked it out. It's pretty good. I thought it was more recent than that, though. It's like a time-traveling thing. Hold on. I need to target Lies of P because it's on WrestleQuest. Because last time we had Black Friday. I was strongly considering doing more Knuckle Sandwich today and do Lies of P tomorrow, but I'd like to go back into the work week with something nutty, like Knuckle Sandwich. Oh, the original Pinocchio story. Okay, yes. Well, technically, if it's stressed like that, if it's stressed like this, isn't that Disney property? It's like Winnie the Pooh. He can't be wearing the shirt. An upgrade, I'd say. Yep, I got this thing. Apparently blunt damage, even though it says sharp on the weapon. It says slash there. But I can imagine it being blunt. But we're not going forward just yet. I left some stuff. I left some stuff at the Opera House. We gotta loot the Opera House. Blade type blunt. That's when you don't sharpen your blade. And then it hurts extra bad. Luckily I picked up a new lightning weapon because we got some more puppets in our future, and it's a good thing I have a lightning weapon to deal with them. I don't think there's any more puppet bosses for the rest of the game now. But I left stuff here. I gotta loot it. I gotta loot this place. There's, yeah. Technically the key that I have should be used at the cathedral, but I'll use it here instead. Slash and blunt are both treated as slash for handle types, while stab is its own thing. Okay, interesting. They passed through the door. I didn't read the rest of that. Can we go back? So I understand the true meaning of the 3 pillars. Robbery, right? Oh boy, another quartz and a new converter. A radiation converter, which makes me resistant to fire damage. And it boosts all my other properties. Am I going to be facing fire soon? I don't know. I don't think so. The greatest singer in Krat has arrived. It's a shame she can't sing because her tongue was cut out. Oh, that Riddler. 3 pillars, Shmee Schmillers. Smash! Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying. That's what I'm super saying. So I hear another one of those dudes stomping around up here. Well, not really dudes. They're quite ladies. Check this out. I got this from a place I'm not supposed to be at yet if I'm fighting you normally. Luckily, this thing does not get any of that bogus stuff that those little dolls get. Excuse me, pardon me. I'd like to run through you now. I said I would like to run through you now. Book it. I hate fighting these puppets. They're annoying. Especially the damage-resistant ones. I have to avoid any sort of backseating because this game is still very fresh in my memory after doing 3 runs back-to-back. Yeah, Rain just went crazy and did all the... In a week's time, did all of Lies of P again. Little dolls seem to take full elemental damage. This makes full menace. Very good. If you could afford standing still. Because usually you can't really afford that. There's a loitering fee. Upgraded Fominus, it'll let you walk around with the thing charging. But it's still going to go off eventually. And then you'll be exposed. So I found another cryptic vessel. This is a shortcut here. The soldier's in a hallway. I thought you were dead. Ha! Call me Zangetsu. I block bullets with my sword. Old anime trope right there. Blocking a bullet with your katana, or whatever you have with you. It takes about 2 seconds to hit charge level 1, which is enough to one-shot them. Makes me want to try that. I mean, I have a full menace. And we saw what Falcon Eyes does, but it's not great for my build. So I might head back and grab Fulminus. Yeah, sure. I just won't have conversations just yet. I'll just go and grab Fulminus. You only want to use it if you have at least a moving charge unlocked. To be completely honest, I haven't been using my Legion arms all that much anyway. And I've been trying to save all of my calibers for Puppet String, because I love that one. Case in point. Oh. I thought I had more than that. Because I would like that dodge. But we'll switch to Fulminus. Also, I'm wearing the Romeo outfit. From the King of Puppets. Because now I'm the King of Puppets. It's a weird situation where Legion arms just become infinitely better with P organ upgrades with NG Plus and Plus 2. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I think there's like a Stage 4 or Stage 5 ability where you could just recharge your ammunition just by walking around. Like the Legion ammo, you'll never need a cartridge again. Because it'll just refill on its own. So I still didn't find... There's supposed to be a Vignini box here. Not a Krat box, a Vignini box. I can't really remember where that is, but...
There's another record.
Jiminy! Elephant in the room! Did you not notice? Okay, well, we got her locket. And her song. So we could play that and get some humanity. But I don't think she has hers anymore. Excuse me, pardon me. You know what? There's some puppets right here that I could hit. Come here. See, that stuff happens. That stuff happens. Hey, how did you disrupt me through the wall? Well, that's what disruption does. That's what disruption does. It got to the point in plus 2, I was hitting the Legion charge I used back for Flamberge completely on kill. So yeah, the game's going to teach you, hey, disruption's going to kill you. Don't build up disruption. I want to go back there, and I want to try killing with Fulminus again. I don't think this one's going to count, because when she lunges, yeah. They have an area of an effect. Okay, you. Oh, it does one-shot them. Yeah. Gotta be quick about it. Let me charge my Spirit Bomb. Yeah, it'll kill them instantly, but you see how difficult that could be. A P organ explosion, and not in the fun way. Oh my. When you're at the Opera House, you don't want your P organ to explode. That's not a proper place for it. Go for the brothel if you want a P organ explosion. Oh, I'm not supposed to be up here. I wonder how Fulminus works on her. Probably would work a lot better. I was about to use it too. You like that? Never liked her singing anyway. Could have sworn there was another chest around here somewhere. Closer you get to that lady, the more disruption you get. Your scaling advance, Flamberge, Fulminus, and Pandemonium will be very good. That's probably the next one I want to activate is Pandemonium, because I'd never really used it before. And we might be fighting some human targets. Man, I wish I had some hyper armor on this thing. That should have been an upgrade. Fancy headbutt. Hi! Yeah, I was kind of immune to most of that. Where'd you come from? Off with her head! So I got the chest in here, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. Fulminus is fully upgraded, it also staggers on tier 2 charge. I got an exploding pickaxe, though. We'll play with the exploding pickaxe for a little bit. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It is a pickaxe. Its ability lets it explode. It's also really heavy and slow. I think it made me really heavy and slow. And apparently, hyper armor on the heavies. Charged heavies. But the explode, the flame strike, also gives it a fire property for a little while. So that's an option if you don't want to use the this thing. It's called reverse guitar collar, where no guitar and no collar is involved. This what? Are you on something, Nerdell? Because I don't know about no colors. Where the hell is that box? It's not in this room. Nerdell speaking the language of the gods. The pizza cutter dismemberment. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You're naming the move the reverse guitar collar. It's not this. It must have been that other section where I need to drop down at. Which, of course, I opened a shortcut for, but it's more of a long cut now, ain't it? It's gotta be over there. I know there's at least one other thing over here. I'm lost in the opera house. At least everybody's dead, except for the Phantom of the Opera. Maybe it was this way. I don't remember going over here. Hey, you got a puppet thing too. You got puppet things going on. Uh-oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. I don't have regenerating ammo. I can't full menace anymore. Also, I'm not quite sure what was giving them the string upgrade either. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. We could give that to Pulcinella. I never went this way. I opened the shortcut because I can. Alright, we got a record. People want to talk to us. There's a cryptic vessel. There's a shop to upgrade. We got things to do in town. Well, hotel. And quartz. And I have quartz. Oh, also that is going on too. We got things. Let's play some Fascination. It's probably going to be that song we heard in Rosa Isabel Street. Okay, maybe not. First up.
At the House of Vanini, even
Well, you should have quartz, but do you have pints? No, we don't deal with small volumes here. Get the larger or get out.
Master Vanini carefully curated this collection box himself. With it, you have returned to us what was stolen. You have our gratitude.
You're very welcome. Give me something
The
good.
House of Vanini always keeps a few special items in the private reserve, sir. Only for our more discerning patrons, of course.
Well, I am a very discerning donkey. Thank you for the ergo fragment.
Even priceless things have a price.
So he's got a lot more stuff now. There's the Tyrant Murderer's Blade. I heard the Rain talking about that. We got Belford brand liners, which are more defensive. What am I going to be fighting next? Probably Strike. And the Carcass Butcher's Amulet. That makes me do more damage to carcasses. Thank you. Now for you. What do you want to say to me?
Ah, I heard you defeated the King of Puppets. Amazing. The puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To
Focus.
think one can have so much control through ergo waves.
When you killed the King of the Puppets, he said, "Fuck you."
This could all happen again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose now that he's dead? Figuring out what enemies used which damage types is a fun experiment. Having the right armor makes fights much easier.
I always welcome friends.
It's wise. Speaking of wise, solve this.
No trouble at all. I almost consider it my oldest hobby. Trust me, I won't let you down. There, we are. A deciphered cipher just like, well, just like I used to make.
That's a receipt.
If you ever need me to help you decode another message, I'm at your service.
You couldn't give him an animation for solving a cryptic vessel? Check the ground at the cliff at Krat Station. There's a good view of the ocean. I know where that is. I know where that is. But I think I also have a Legion plug. So I'm gonna get the Pandemonium. I'm not too fond. I hate this thing. I hate it so much. And I feel like this is more for technique people. Also, that song is getting epic. It's just an instrumental version, and it's getting epic on me. Oh boy, we're Cthulhu now. We have made a pact with Cthulhu, now we can spread acid everywhere. And that's good against human targets. There's something I want to tell you. Please come to the Hotel Garden. Deus Ex Machina has some nice uses, especially against Phase 2 of Mr. Handy. Mr. Handy? But it's really slow otherwise. You have to get, like, enemies into the mines. It bumping a little too hard is, for not a whole lot going on. What's bumping right now is our heart, because we're listening to the music.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly, instead of with professional reserve.
Why is everything like faded?
Something to confess.
Oh, thunderstorm.
Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken.
Oh yeah, so is mine,
I
right
don't
now.
know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia.
The bosses run right into the mines, and they can't destroy the mines without taking the explosion damage. But it takes so long to set them. You really have to plan ahead.
I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need
We have some
your
somber
unique
music in the background to
perspective.
play for this.
You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned that, because yes, I have, and I have proof.
It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure, with a wedding ring as its symbol.
Can
I
love
feel
bloom on the
inclined
factory
to
floor?
pursue such a splendid happiness.
Can it,
I
Snake?
have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail.
What was
If I
Sniper
would be
Wolf in love with? She was in love with Otacon, wasn't she?
And I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it.
It wasn't a lie, dude.
Thank
He
you.
loved her.
It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
Now, considering we didn't really lie, we get humanity anyway, because we had proof that it existed. Also, it made him feel better. So, yeah, we could have lied and said, no man has ever loved a puppet. Sorry, dude. Or other way around. No puppet has ever loved man. Hi, Dad. I'm just here for the upgrades. So, what should I grab? Belt slots is nice, but... okay, I need something for level 4 anyway. And I don't really like any of these. I might get pulse cells and save a quartz for over here, because I want this ability. It's pretty good with perfect guards. So I'll upgrade over here. Perfect guard destruction enhance. Just so I snap those weapons a little bit easier. Anything on items? Not really. Ability type. I really hate going with damage and survival as my first options, but that's usually the best options. Especially for my build when it involves stagger and guard regain. Lowers damage of charge attack and fable arts. Which that means is when I'm charging an attack and I get hit, I take less damage. Okay, that's what I want. Perfect guard could cause stiffness. If I block them, they'll reel back instead of keep going. I also want more amulets. I also want, like, most of this is really good for me. Like, all of this is great. Fable slots will let me do 5% more damage with the amulet. More amulet slots is obvious. Staggering on perfect guards. It's all good. Fitting since Theo is playing now. Oh, we still need to talk to Lady. Old Lady. There's that song again, by the way. Check out my new arm, it's pulsating. It's a dramatic scene with the donkey mask. You know, some Clearall will get that right up there.
When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories.
I could barely hear her over the music.
There's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world.
New indie game, P and the Pulsating Arm.
The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories.
P gets the petrification disease, and he has a coma, and he imagines that he is a bird.
Any resemblance between me and that portrait? Do I still have
Of course, you're beautiful.
It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful...
What a great guy that Geppetto is. Certainly nothing happened last time on the stream that made us doubt this.
And the memories that fill it are all yes. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. Maybe a comfort to someday.
Also, would you turn down your rap music? Oh, hey! It changed. The ergo is no longer whispering. We're feeling warm now. We're becoming even more human. Okay, I think I got all of the interactions all of the way. As you can see, they're very important if you want to get more humanity. And getting all of the humanity grants you a special ending and a new weapon. Granted, you'll have to play with it New Game Plus, because it's very late in the game when you're going to accomplish that. Oh bye, here I go killing puppets again. I gotta find out where I go next. Because I need to find the key for this gate. Yeah, that's not letting us in. I didn't open anything down here yet, did I? No, because that's where I want to go next. Also, stab activated. I need the big sword. I need to make the sword the big sword. Scandal! V, the tragedy behind the flamboyance. People don't know who V is. Crown Prince of High Society. Oh, they're talking about Vignini. Started a manufacturing company at the age of 18. Fancy and passionate about making people laugh. The most hated and beloved man in Krat. He is aggressively Italian. Oh, he's an orphan. He's a Batman. Kinda. Plan ahead and keep the upgrade materials ready to use it the last section of the game. Well, there's some things you can miss before the last section of the game that you should really do, like the conversations. Or if you want to listen to like a half hour's worth of music all in a row to get your humanity points up. B was obsessed with inventions, the success. So, read that on your own time. Just pause that and read it. It's just talking about how great V is. I think I head out this way? No, it just takes me back the way I was, doesn't it? Unless I forgot something down here. Experimented with pizza toppings. Scandalous. Ah, so that's the controversy he's trying to keep away from everybody. One shot, one kill. Oh, okay, good. I had this. I had the key. I forgot where I got it, but I have it. No, that's not how it works. That's not how swinging that works. It's been a week. I need to get used to it. I didn't do as much farming as I said I was going to. I just bought like a whole bunch of projectiles. They're like 400 each. I bought like 30 of each of them. More than enough to kill anything that moves. This is a shortcut, isn't it? Yes, it is. Punch. Ew, I'm covered with green. Ew. Okay, it's gone now. I love that in video games. When you're covered with stuff, it just goes away on its own. Oh, look at this guy. He's got some tree going on here. By the way, yeah, you can kill those pustules and gets rid of the gas in that area. For a little while, at least. I just used whatever consumables the game dropped and otherwise. Level ups go burr. The greatest show on Earth is coming! The Grand Exhibition in Krat. They got machines. And that's all, pretty much. Just puppets and machines. Check it out. They're not really alchemists, they're more like artificers. Puppets of the future. Multi-purpose puppets. The Vignini Drum. Butler puppets. Treasure from the Far East. Are there any games where the dirt is permanent? Well, usual Souls-likes games, if you like roll around in poison or rot, you get it stuck on your clothes and it builds up over time. But no, I haven't really seen any. If they are, they're probably indie games that like focused on that being their main thing. Hi guys! You got yourself stuck in there? Well, certainly something bad isn't going to happen. Never mind. Hi, Kefka. It's Kefka. I hate this guy. I learned how to fight him too. Because he sucks. He's messing with the wine. And he inflicts break. Ah. That's that perfect guard destruction. Take that, Kefka. Yo, fight him. Fight him. Fight him. He's got unavoidables. Fight him. I'm blocking him. Ah, there goes your other mace. We've got zombies behind you. Beat him up. Beat him up. Beat up Kefka. Yes. Yes. Thank you. You killed Kefka. Good job. Thank you, zombies. Funnily enough, dirt was permanent on Final Fantasy XV's multiplayer mode until you washed your clothes. I don't remember anything about that. That must be a DLC or something. But yeah, we killed Kefka. We got the Hunter's Amulet. Increases ergo. If I had another amulet slot, I would totally pick up that. Because that would be great. The Comrades expansion thingy. It was included in the Royal Edition. Yeah, I didn't buy that. I bought it for 25 bucks and massively disliked it.
Is it the old woman of the, venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got?
The wee wee? The blue wee wee. Yeah, she wanted some of that. Milked from zombies. Okay, their blood is more greenish in color. Oh, it's got a little bit of blue in there. It's like bluish green, teal, even. But that enemy down there. Oh, hi.
Anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
Oh, great. I hate this radio station. As I was saying, that clown puppet we just killed, he's been the bane of many new players of this game. And it was very rewarding to see him get snapped in half like that. Also, for killing Ronald McDonald, you got the Hunter's Amulet. There's also a +1 version of it. Vignini, hi! Your cell phone?
Can you hear me? Really? Eviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery.
I have invented the radio.
And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Why did they tell you when you saw the message? Well, that's where we're going next after the Lorenzini arcade. We just have to tour the shopping mall for a little while, and then Vignini calls us. Also about the whole artificers rather than alchemists bit. The puppets are being powered by his basically soul juice. Soul juice. It's a little shiny for soul juice, but then again it crystallizes.
The was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krat. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's falling into utter chaos.
Haha, you said utter.
The city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
And now they're going to have a cow. Well, puppets means I get to use my lightning weapon and put my big sword away for a little while. Because it's more effective against these puppets. Trust me, I would only use my big sword on stuff like bosses if I had a secondary option. And I'm starting to find secondary options to play around with. The impractical thing about this weapon is that it has 2 Fable attacks on it. When usually they have like 1 buff. Oh, hi! Okay, that became difficult in a hurry. Rapier dog. Nice backflip. Nice backflip, buddy. Drill Pup says hello. I thought it had a sword on its face. Or a sword as its face. I'm supposed to be up here, which means I should go everywhere but being up here for right now. Even though I do not relish the elite that's hanging out around here. He's not a fun guy to fight. Which means I'm going to try and destroy him as quick as possible. And that's a chainsaw dog. You got lance dogs and chainsaw dogs. Okay. What do I have to throw at you? Because I would like to throw things at you. Because I don't like you. I have like 30 of these. There we go. I'm sure there was an easier way to get that done. Screw you. Hey. Because he has so many fury attacks. Just build out that lightning a little bit. Leda shock cartridge. More shock resistance. Shock is kind of different than electrical blitz that you can also be hit with. If I recall correctly, electric blitz just like disable stuff on you. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember getting electric blitz ever in this game, so I'm not quite sure what it does. But shock, it makes your stamina regenerate slower, which is really annoying. It's arguably the worst debuff in the game. That's what I think, too. Let's go to the Grand Exhibition on the Vignini cart. One thing I don't like about its combo is it slows down the coil stick's relatively slow moveset. Well, there is a stick I would rather this on than the coil bat stick, but we don't have that yet. We might be able to get it by the end of the stream today, but I don't have it yet. It's the heavy fire weapons version. I kind of like that one's moveset better. Welcome to the Grand Exhibition! That Puppet of the Future is a lot smaller than the other ones I fought. There's a shortcut right here, which could be very helpful trying to get through this area, especially the top part of it. Okay, granted, I think these doors are made out of solid metal, so I can imagine why P would have problems lifting those. They're probably automatically opened by some kind of contraption, or puppets. Got sword, lads. Ah, you let your guard down. I just like grabbing free EXP. But we also got the drill boy here. This guy. Block. It's kind of fun to block this guy. Item teases you for not being able to crawl. Well, P was never a baby, so why would he know how to crawl? You gotta be a baby to learn to crawl. Have you ever seen birds crawl? That's because they were never babies. They were eggs. And eggs don't crawl. Though I've seen an eagle swim. God dang, he was open for a year. Wide open. And yeah, they stagger pretty easily. Oh, it's a good thing I have throwables. Because those guys could be a pain in the butt. Especially with Iron Man here. There you go. Step into that. Step into it. That's right. That's right. Get right on in there. Get right on in there. Get yourself some of that good acid. So just stand in the bad stuff. You have been removed from the raid group for standing in the bad stuff. I'm totally not bitter about you making this section look like a joke. That's because this section made me look like a joke several times. And this is my revenge tour. I will have my revenge on Lies of P. That's why I'm trying to make myself as ridiculously overpowered as possible. No, that's not what I know how to do. Skadoosh. I'm removing this guy because... Wow, I expected to have more range than that. Thanks for the amulet I'm not going to use. Legendary 2-door Souls Liker. And there's more quartz right there. And another shortcut. The more annoying part is going to be coming up. Open faster. Open faster. P, you could totally push that door and make it open faster. Why do you have to wait? I want to reload on these throwables. Because if you think Armor Guy is bad, just wait till you see what Armor Guy is doing next. Stat amulets. Some of the only amulets to get... There's some of the only amulets to get +2 versions, and they're completely pointless. Yeah, with the soft caps being as low as they are, why even bother having stat amulets in the game? It's so easy to get to the soft caps. I mean, I'm almost at the soft caps. I got a 25 in motivity, I got a 20 in advance. I evened out my capacity to 25. Alright, here's the problem with this weapon. Bonks galore. On that little passageway right there. Okay, these are not the hard part. They're annoying, but they're not the hard part. Stop that. It's that guy over there on a narrow passageway with 2 shields, like he thinks he knows better. And he has a knockback attack, yes. Just don't that guy. Just don't him. He should be don'ted. I know there's a contraption around here somewhere. It'll open up yet another shortcut. They were nice enough to at least not make this a death fall. It can be. It can be. Because I know, because I've fallen off of this and died. Mostly from the scratch damage from the shield guy before I fell. Oh good, the shield guy could come right over and just have a nice chat with me. No? You saw what happened to that other guy. Loot. Resurrection! Champion Victor has returned! Circus ad, in case we didn't know. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor? Hercules of Krat, the man who never backed down? Even when pitted against a lion and a bear! At the same time, or... Hello, Sims Mage. Victor's incurable illness came suddenly a few years ago. Oh no, he got Andre the Gianted. But he's back from the dead. Steel like will and superhuman power that defied fate. The world's strongest man. Only a few spots left. Hurry and buy your tickets now. Also, he's fighting an automated puppet. Okay. Okay. If you rounded this corner and saw that clown for the first time, you probably would have been like, nope. Don't worry, they're all fake. Just like real puppets. Except Unicorse. Unicorse is real. I know. Hey, that Napoleon movie's coming out soon. Oh. I want to see that Napoleon movie. So there's a reason why I'm hanging back. There's a reason why I'm hanging back. That's why. Yeah, he's not in the background anymore. Nice stagger, buddy. Cool buzzsaw. Thank. It's the bluntest pizza cutter in the entire world. It's also electrified. I'm ruining a lot of the surprises. I'm a bad YouTuber. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you running? Why are you running? Yep, that guy comes after you if you try to go for the box. My response on New Game Plus was not this asshole again. Oh hey, another Legion caliber. Nice. But good job. You're supposed to make an unmanly shriek as tries to jump scare you. Nah. Nah. Bring my view count even lower. See if I care. I've got regulars that want to show up and see me pee all over some puppets live on stream. Not having a massive view count, it helps you reevaluate things in your life.
Another fine day.
Also, the Riddler.
But I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz.
Are you like trying to start a podcast or something, sir?
Have you over the barrel? But get this one wrong and you will be in peril.
That doesn't rhyme.
Answer correctly or tango with danger. But when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger. Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
I think I've heard this one in The Hobbit before. Okay, technically it could use glass when it breaks. Yes, you're true. But it's an egg!
Correct! You were once such a fool, yet you've gotten so clever. I'm as happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your...
Arlecchino really has a face for radio. And a voice for silent movies.
Frightfully difficult question, huh?
Oh wait, no, that's me.
I'll reward you with a hint. At the grand exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the woman of cold.
Elsa?
Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Hey, where's your rhyme go? So we got a hint from the King of Riddles. Look for the fingertips of the cold woman. Right here in the grand exhibition. Now we got people with more gun. I did that because I can. Samurai Master. Now, ruining surprises makes you a good YouTuber. Just ask all those people that post the ending to games the day they come out and use a spoiler as the thumbnail. Exactly. The spoiler's in the stream itself. You have to watch it for like... how long have we been streaming? About an hour. This is what he meant. Turn to lady statues. Thanks for the key. He had time to set up that puzzle, by the way. Who is this guy? Is he like a crazy alchemist? How long has this crisis been going on for anyway? Oh, we've got machine guns. And a distillery. Quit it. Quit it. Your aim is bad from back there. Here, let me make it easier for you. Oh, did I say for you? More likely there was something already there and he took the treasure and replaced it with a key. I just like the perfect parry these guys. It doesn't stagger them because how could it? But it's just fun. Also, you just do this. You just mash the button. P, okay? So there is another place we can visit around here, but I don't quite remember how to get there because I usually teleport there. Also, I don't think I've ever been up here. Because I never fought this thing so early. We're going to see a bigger version of this enemy a little bit later. And boy, is she a piece of work. One of the most annoying mini-bosses in the entire game. Oh, it's another Legion plug. Like, what am I going to possibly do? Build the mine thrower? Or the shield? Order of Crowd report. Inorganic cluster structure known as the Crowd sunk its roots in Krat. First documented record 600 years ago. Then there was a ground collapse in west of Krat. It seems like foreshadowing about something. The Devil's Pit, known as the Relic of Trismegistus. Okay, we've heard about that in another news. The Crowd deemed a mere stalagmite with ergo components. It doesn't have power, difficult to process, absorbs precious ergo spores. After the spread of petrification disease, things suddenly changed when the Crowd grew exponentially to be a threat. Even now it's growing. Oh, it's a Centralia. It's a Centralia, but with ergo. People that don't know, pretty close to me, there's a town called Centralia in Pennsylvania. And they've had a coal fire burning since like maybe the 70s or 80s? And it's just, they're just, it's uninhabitable, basically. There's like, a few people are stuck there by their own free will. But other than that, you don't kind of want to live there. There's sulfur happening. I went there in college, and we found cyanide in the rocks. So yeah, that's fun. Oh, we don't have the key for that yet. That's the thing I'm thinking about right there. People set up geocaches nowadays too. Hi, friend. You got Mr. Thick. Or Great Value Bane. How many Fury attacks you got there, buddy? Oh, you want to throw down with the spice himself? Do ya? Oh, yes he does. Oh, that's die. That's die. Puzzle boxes out in the wild. Get command grabbed, nerd. Get grabbed by the Ganondorf. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go that way, aren't I? I'm gonna have to go that way. Because I don't remember opening up any more shortcuts. Yes, that's the Bane at home. That's the Bane your mother tells you we have at home. Right there. Everyone cares who he was, because he never wore a mask. With a mustache, no less. He's one of those, old-timey Hi, yeah. You got shields there. I see that. One of those old-timey brawler dudes. In the funny pose. Maybe he should have wore a top hat. That would have made him fancy as he was kicking my butt. I could always break out this, though. He's got the big punch. Let's see how he does against the big sword. Oh yeah. I'm lost in the grand exhibition. It was just slow enough for him to shoot me in the face. Human damage resistance is kind of weird. Yeah, they tell you that acid should be good against humans, but, humans like that guy. Does he really count as human anymore? Because he's got, like, steampunk doohickeys sticking out of him and all kinds of things. Thanks for fueling up my Fable. Nope, don't want any. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I should have used the fire, but I'll use lightning. You missed! That's me running out of stamina on a guard. Krat fall. Oh! Street Fighter kick, will you? Oh, there's that again. Yep. Boy, am I glad I had full health for that. I thought he was a zombie type. I mean, understandable. Understandable. To be honest, this is the first time I've ever had a problem with this particular guy. I broke your toys. I broke your spirit juice. I think he's got backup. I think one of those gun guys got over here. Oh boy, more Legion caliber. Oh boy, more shot putts. I forgot to buy shot putts. They have an interesting quality for a throwable. It's a very similar situation to Mr. Handy in Great Value Millennia. I think Great Value Millennia is weak to acid. I've seen it build up pretty quickly on her. Here we go, one final shortcut. I think this is another store box in here, if I might be mistaken. It is. Which means I could buy another Legion caliber, possibly. Maybe some quartz, too. To be completely honest, I don't think I leveled up a stat this entire game yet. This entire stream. Ergo hearts connect minds with wavelengths. Transparent fullness where lies cannot exist. Is the new true world or a forced prison? Maybe I won't be able to think free, laughing in my head or running away. Okay, someone's going to cuckoo crazy. Let's see how I could take on this boss with just the stuff I have. I mean, I have some acid. I have acid throwables. That'll be good. After testing on NG plus and plus 2, I agree. It's Mr. Handy that gets weird. He's basically electric immune. I wouldn't imagine he was electric immune, but now I know, I guess. It's really hard to get acid on him. I do agree with that. I think it's just because he's a kind of final boss type encounter that he's just going to be resistant to everything.
Welcome to my grave.
Oh yeah, step into the ring.
This is where evolution becomes real.
This is a match for one fall.
I am Victor, the champion.
So he's a beefy version of that guy we just fought.
Light to the followers of the truth.
So, here he is, Champion Victor. You can't dodge red attacks. And he loves combos. Okay, actually I wanted that to be healing, but I'll take this too.
You're so weak, so unfit.
He's got red attacks all over the place. You know what? Let's put some acid on the ground. Well, he's got a little bit of it on him. I'm not too confident in taking this guy out one try, especially since I have no charges. I just want him to show off a little bit. And yeah, there we go.
It's their duty and their fate.
I'm so much used to fighting this guy with the ability to block red attacks. This is when the game starts getting a little bit hard. Ah, chip damage. No, that wasn't chip damage. He was punching right through my blocks with his red attacks. They can't be blocked, they can't be dodged without a certain amulet. And that just uses up an amulet slot. You could perfect guard it. That's about as much as you could do to red attacks. They're the main reason why New Game and Plus are so difficult. And I find Plus 2 to be so much easier, because I could block those finally.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon them.
And I don't have, like, anti-human gear. So... See? There's more red. There's some more red. What I need to do is start, like, counterattacking. This guy's so intimidating looking. Okay, I dodged that, but I think it's because, as all Soulsborne bosses, they're kind of weak to strafing.
You're so weak, so unfit.
Oh, I blocked all of that. Cool. I'm happy I blocked all of that. I think on Plus 2, I took this guy out with a salamander dagger. Now, I'm using the same kind of stuff that's pouring out of his back. Is that a good idea? I don't know.
Not over yet. I am the chosen one.
But he's got acid on him now. I just realized how low my health was. That would have been bad. half health. That or the acid spear. Probably the acid spear. That seems to make more sense. He's hulking out. I'm blue, dabu dee dabu die. Now we have to take out the rest of his HP while he's in hulked out mode. Oh, that's a grab! We could get away from the last hit of that. No, don't grab again. I love when they do that. It's so predictable. Oh, right, he has a follow-up to that now. Okay. How about this for the poison buildup? That's the move I love. Oh! Would you like to get staggered, please, sir? Thank you. Oh, wait. They have retaliation attacks now. Don't go in too soon! And big bunk. Big bunk. Here it comes. Now Champion Victor starts spamming heat actions. He has a tiger drop with that one punch.
I am evolved. A better man.
Oh, now you're a better man with a spike through your chest. Totally not Millennia. So you just killed the guy you revived? Do you understand that? You wasted all that effort? I don't like your beard, buddy. Your beard looks weird.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists.
Totally not a final
I've
boss.
known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here?
You're so lucky I'm about to lie to you right now, because I so much want to say this. But I'm gonna lie.
I have to admit some surprise. I didn't expect you to be as rational as we are. I'm impressed, even if it's a lie. I'm sorry.
Totally not a lie, I'm being
I
honest.
For being a puppet.
You can trust me, I'm a donkey.
You're open-minded enough to hear the truth about the petrification disease. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies.
So a zombie.
The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being.
Well, that's where the soul juice comes in.
Help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor.
It's made out of people.
Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination.
Unlimited power.
So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists.
Have I ever told
You're welcome
you
to
about
come to
the
the
tragedy
island and
of
witness
Simon
our
Manus,
triumph firsthand.
the Wise?
Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us.
Oh, yeah, the latter.
Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting, not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
Oh, yeah, he always sticks to hook on you during a dinner party. What a great guy. Eliminated. So you're just going to watch me do this? You're not going to throw a spear in my back like the other guy? No? Okay. Sweet. See you later. He gave us the key to that door. Which is a kind of a head scratcher for me because you'll see when we get there. It might have been the original build of Lies of P, and it's just well, it's part of the story, so they had to keep it in the game as it intended. But it's supposed to be our reroll station. Apparently we're supposed to earn it here by beating the Victor. Vector. You'd think you would patch the roof, wouldn't you guys? I mean, it's your goddess statue and all that. I was wondering where we get that emote from. We got another teleporter right here, and apparently Sophia is here as well. Yeah, see, you could do a system reset at the Saints of Mercy statue, but we already unlocked that by going to the gold coin tree. It also says that more gold coin is required for multiple resets, but I haven't seen that happen either. So this must be like all old content from release.
Sorry to startle you. It seems that the power of the listener within me, the power to hear Ergo, is getting
It's kind of
stronger.
weird how relatively late it is, but the tree honestly isn't that much sooner, all things considered. Yeah, it's about like an hour and a half away.
Maybe it's because
If
of the
you're not
power
like
of
dying
this
constantly and
affection.
spending hours on
I
bosses.
came to you because I wanted to tell you about Simon. The terrible.
It would have made more sense to chuck the rerolls on Sophia until this is unlocked. Yeah.
But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe.
But in New Game Plus, do you really have a build until this point? Because your motivity would be so low.
For a delusion he
And
calls
other
evolution.
stats, of course.
Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future, even worse than the disasters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there.
Help me, Obi-Wan Donkey. You're my only hope.
Of course. Please, save Krat. Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm the listener.
Oh, the listener.
The witness.
I will follow you everywhere in Skyrim. You are the listener. So let's finally level up some things. I kind of need capacity. I'm not... my gear My gear has made me a bit heavier. I would like to stay under 70. Also, I got a bunch of junk. That's good for another level up.
Whatever choice you make.
Probably motivity, because my health is still doing pretty okay. Or maybe vigor, just to make this even. A nice even stat. Yeah, this does the exact same thing the tree does now.
Oh, this device must be powered by gold coin fruit. A new life for an old puppet.
Yeah, you can just reset your stuff here. If you're not liking your build after beating a giant, bulky fight man. But it was part of the story. They had to leave it in, I guess. They didn't want to take out content. They just wanted to add. And buff weapons, nerf bosses. Totally not FromSoft. Even though FromSoft kind of does that from time to time. In Armored Core, they buffed a bunch of weapons. That one pistol that everybody likes, they buffed the ammo on it. So they'll buff weapons still. They just won't nerf... did they nerf the Rivers of Blood in Elden Ring? I think they did. But not enough for people to still use it as a crutch.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Pretty sure they did, yeah. That's what I thought. They certainly didn't leave it as it was. Hello, friends. It's me, the donkey. How you doing, Fox and Cat?
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Also, where the heck is that Elden Ring DLC? Yeah, where is that DLC at?
Brother, you should say hello to your friend.
Yeah, Cat.
But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
Well,
a moment, please.
You did some good fighting.
My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight. His windows to the world.
A blind cat.
To a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bomboloni.
Please.
I don't believe I ever had bomboloni.
That helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? As a personal favor?
So you could choose to be friends with them or not. But I see no harm in helping them out.
We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know. Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Are you sure?
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemists to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell.
That reminds me, I have something to do in another part of Krat.
A small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
And we got another record. And the beg. Even though they didn't really show us how to beg. Get any more fake stuff to sell me, Cat?
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends.
Typical cat. You give him something and he'll be like, okay, I guess maybe he could stay around.
I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there?
What is it, like a flying city?
What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation.
I call it the Venini Vader.
It won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you.
Well, not really, because that's where the game's taking us next.
The details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
You'll never get that golden ergo. That's exactly where we're going. The Barren Wastes. Next area. Where it's partially puppet. I think it's also partially carcasses. They're kind of mixing them up now. I just don't want to be dependent on my big sword all the time. The big sword is for the boss situations. Especially if I could get that those grinders up on in there. Krat Landmark Guide. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Not a legitimate one, anyway. It's a special attraction, but not special in a good way. It's the dark part of Krat. This is where the scrapped puppets go. It's a graveyard for puppets. It's a junkyard. It wasn't part of the city's development. It was briefly a coal mine until Ergo was discovered, which we now learned is human souls. So it's got discarded puppets and corrupted animals. It's Krat's grave itself. I rated 2.5 out of 5. An attraction for those who want to see Krat's shadow. Long boots are a must. The reporter had something to say about this. This guide was made with support from the Venini Company, friend of the city. So, welcome to Poison Swampland. Poison swamps. Boy do we love them. I want to go back to... Yeah, there's some conversations, there's a box to drop off, there's a record to play. Maybe my weapons are ready for another upgrade? I have a new Ergo, so I could buy another weapon off of Alidoro? Or an amulet. I forget what he has for this one. Quixotic Medallion. It starts playing Rem Lazar. No such luck.
Lady Antonia has heard about the Grand Exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon.
I think there's a way to fix that.
Cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
Gee, I wonder if he's living somewhere nearby. I mean, once the modding scene gets going a bit more, someone will probably do a music swap.
This is a supply box.
Or maybe like a portable player.
City of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir.
A portable player would be great for getting humanity while you're trying to progress the story, instead of have to come back and listen to music all the time. Oh, wait. Alidoro is missing. I'm sure that's nothing we should be concerned about, right? I mean, he is a traveling merchant adventurer guy. Why would he stick around waiting for me to catch up? I'll just grab more golden coin fruit. I'm just gonna carry this around with me. Just a Krat's worth of gold coin fruit? And this guy?
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you.
I made a candy bar out of it.
Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely.
Actually, you know, with his white face and his weird hair, he kind of reminds me of the Mad Hatter. From the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland.
They won't last long.
Played by Johnny Depp as well.
Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end.
So this cure kinda has a price.
I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin fruit.
Oh boy, I have like 16 of those. So that's for Antonia.
The cure isn't exactly stable. Give it to the patient as soon as possible.
I'm on it. I tried using the exploding specter. It kinda sucks too, not gonna lie. Why go exploring when you can stay here and get rich off the puppet? Yeah, those... What are those boss ergos moving for on the market, really? Okay, we've got 3 calibers. I don't have enough quartz for an upgrade yet. And I got some more humanity. Today's been a humanity day. Today has been humanity day. So, I'm gonna pump some more into puppet string. I need 2 more to get that. And I can't wait to get that, because the scaling is technique, but I feel like it uses weapon damage for the final hit, and it's such a great attack.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose?
You know what? She's gonna turn to rock if you don't use it, and I think that would be kind of terrible. Let's use the cure.
Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain...
In my experience, too many bosses just anti-air you even if the hitbox doesn't look like it should.
What happens,
I've had the opposite experience. I've had it do some great things against bosses.
Please accept this token of my gratitude.
Especially some of the final bosses. So we get a bonus for getting that cure. Who else am I supposed to talk to in here? There's a few more other people to talk to. Oh, you know what? I forgot to talk to a person. I wonder if she's still there. She's at Grand Exhibition. I'm hoping she's still there. She's kind of a very forgettable NPC, I'm not gonna lie. She doesn't do a whole lot. I'm kind of hoping she's still there. You know, I should go the other way. She's up by the shield puppet on that narrow passageway. I was more concerned about schooling the shield puppet. Just hoping she's still there. Also, since that guy actually drops the thing when he dies, he doesn't come back. It's weird because her name has implications in a setting like this, but her background doesn't match the character she's named for. I don't even remember her name. I'm just hoping that she's still there. I'm pretty sure she is, because you have to go back to her to tell her the coast is clear after you defeat the boss of this area. Belle, as in Beauty and the Beast Belle. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, she's down like a hallway down here. No. Oh. I think that's Belle. I think that's Belle. Okay. Yep. Completely missed out on Belle. She did have a quest to get a record, too. She had a quest to get a record later. I think that the humanity run is going to be borked then. I don't know. I don't know if I could still do it without that record. I might be able to, but it's also a lie check, too. It's not like I was going for a humanity run anyway. I had no idea that could happen. Well, apparently that could happen. The Beast is going to be pissed. I didn't do it. She sure learned how to dodge puppets better, I guess. You know? Get good, scrub.
Will you do, me a favor?
What is it?
For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the barren swamp now.
Oh, okay.
He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know.
On a side note, I figured out why I've been buffering, and I'll send you a screenshot of the Twitter post stream of what I suspect is the explanation. You can't tell me right now. So, Barren Swamp it is then. Oh, yeah. We gotta make a wine delivery. I don't think it equates in humanity, but I went out of my way to find it. Ding! Fries are done, says Blue Dragon. You know what goes great with fries? La Blue-y. La Blue-y. I've had 713 blocked ads on the stream since it started and rising. I'm surprised that YouTube is still letting you watch videos with an ad blocker on. Because it stopped doing that for me.
Even in the bottle, it has a distinctive shade of red. Thank you.
That might not be wine, lady.
Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
The ear physics are going wacky right here. You need a good ad blocker. I have ad blocker. I was getting by for a little while, but then YouTube started doing its I'm gonna take your PC prisoner thing. Because we need to show you... You know what they mostly show me? It's those stupid mobile ads. You know the ones that they now make mockeries of on a certain YouTube channel? I get those. The ones that build the bunker against the zombies and stuff like that. I get lots of those. Oh, hey, there's another person at Hotel Krat now. Maybe I could lie to them. uBlock Origin works. I think I might have to clear out my cookies now, but that would mean I would have to log into everything that I use, and eventually YouTube is going to arms race back up and I'll have to do it all over again. Isn't it really worth it in the end? Chrome is about to be completely unusable for ad blockers early next year. They're changing something that makes the ad blocker extensions actually work. So, and Firefox is going to be doing the same. Well, I use Firefox anyway, so there you go right there for another reason why not to do it.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price.
It's big YouTube.
Is a treasure
They're twisting the knife on the browsers because they know the browsers can't work. Take a look at this. I have a coin. Where did I get a coin? From the boss, maybe? I forget picking this up.
Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation.
I heard France people use Russian VPNs to avoid ads.
A number of these were minted for the original members.
Well, Mr. L. Israel might have something to say about that
Once
one.
Master Vanini established himself as the
I'm almost willing to move to Opera GX because they're honest about their peccary.
skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Signature coat and glasses.
Also, they're trollsters on the Twitter.com.
This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you?
So how many dollars does it go
You have
for?
restored Master Vanini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you.
Well, I did want to upgrade my weapons anyway.
I know my way.
I need full moonstones to upgrade this thing any farther. But I could upgrade this. Even though it's going to rapidly stop losing its purpose, because I think we're running out of puppet enemies to fight. I use meow. You surf with the cat. Okay, now we can continue on the Barren Swamp. Goal, since it's coming up to near the end of the stream. I would like to get that axe. If not complete most of the Barren Swamp. But I would like to get that axe.
This place is...
People that played Lies of P before know what axe I'm talking about.
It's a puppet grave.
I don't intend on using it, but I intend on getting it.
An illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand
Bureaucracies, am I right?
Part 2, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Yeah, stop thinking about it so much. Jeez, Jiminy. Big axe. The weapon of meta for this game. Until the recent update, at least. By the way, this is Explosion Dog. They have a bomb for a head. Don't let Explosion Dog explode all over you. Like that. I missed. Come on, Sword Pup. Come here. What's funny is I've seen some people stick to the chef's knife blade on it, and it speeds up the moveset ridiculously. Yeah, now. Okay, another shock. A Belford shock. I'll use it. Also, wasn't there like another weapon I wanted to play with? I picked up a new weapon. It was... I thought I had it. Where did this come from? I forget. Blind Man's Double-Sided Spear. Oh, okay. That's the two-pronged spear. I have this now. I bought this off the Black Arms guy. Yeah, it's got a nice approaching charge heavy. You skipped the Spear of Honor entirely. It was in the cathedral. That's fine. I don't want to go back for toys. Oh, it was the Tyrant Murderer's dagger. It was the Tyrant Murderer's dagger. Mini stab. It's just mini stab. Of course, Alidoro is out doing treasure hunting things, so we can't play around with any new weapons or something. New boss weapon. Oh, by the way, bear traps. By the way, bear traps. They sure do love their break here. We need some elemental resistance because there's corruption in the water. And there's bomb doggos in the water too. Yeah, and they do that. Double Side is in the cathedral. Honor is in the vape cloud area of the arcade. Oh, the Spear of Honor is in the Lorenzini arcade. Like I said, I don't want to go back for it if it's just going to be a toy. But hey, write that down in your coffee books. Who threw that? Who threw that? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Did you throw that? Do it again. Oh, sneaky are we? I forgot that he actually had a red attack. So there's another clown puppet. This is a broken clown puppet. My rule of thumb that rarely works with red attacks, when you think you should block, wait a half a second. It was the one-armed man. Off with his head. Ooh. How many Legion calibers do I need? One more. I need one more caliber. From somewhere. And I could get upgraded puppet string. Hey Bob, did you hear something? Oh, God. They got Metal Gear Guard awareness. Sometimes they just don't want to do that riposte after they guard. They're gonna die either way. Might as well just go out in style. That. I usually expect that. Any weapons down there? I see a shovel puppet. Okay, who's got the gun? Who's playing with a gun? I don't like being this close to the wall with this weapon. Broken. Even in NG plus 2, there wasn't anything worthwhile down there with the shovel puppet. Now, that's something I would do with these new game pluses that Souls loves. Have your side areas have like different things. Like randomize it up. The story is going to be exactly the same. Might as well randomize it up. They already got everything that the game has to offer. So that opens a shortcut for us. And I think that also leads to Alidoro. But we're going to go up here. There's some goodies. There's this guy. That's some acid. His sword's on fire. Oh, right, he's not human, so I can't do that to him. I can't just sidestep around him. This is like a super version of those musketeer puppets. Except he's got a fire weapon. Luckily, I don't take fire damage until that bar turns orange. And he doesn't come back, even though I have no point of going up here except for this thing. Which I forget what it was. It's kinda helpful. It lets you refill your HP. It's not bad at doing so, either. It's not bad at doing so. It's weird because some of the Trinity Key rewards get extras, like the Black Cat Amulet also gives a full Moonstone. But otherwise, there's not much else. Yeah, I think the intent is to, hey, find the stuff that you were able to miss, maybe? That's why you don't get upgraded weapons, or most of the amulets don't upgrade? So where we're supposed to go is right here.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain.
Who's a good boy?
Intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits.
What were you saying about the hotel people?
How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things.
Is it actually a crow?
I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero.
Are you still using the same stuff?
Catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of.
My ears are having control problems today. I see them wiggling.
You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy...
Okay, he's got... I actually kind of need this for a side quest, believe it or not. This temporarily increases physical damage on a successful attack, which is, it could be useful, but this is absolutely needed for a side quest. So I'm going to have to go with this. It is a big motivity sword. Just like mine is. But it's kind of encrusted. If you strike with this thing, it becomes faster and faster as you knock the crust off of it. Or you could just do this. But eventually that's going to grow back. Yeah, see? There it goes. Frozen Feast was one of those design decisions I disagree with. I mean, it's got good reach. And it becomes fairly fast for a heavy weapon. It's just that there's better heavy weapons than this. And it has a moveset very similar to Holy Sword of the Ark, but in sword mode. Like, pretty much 1-to-1. Oh yeah, requiring it for the side quest is kind of a poopy move, though. I don't like that. Mandating that you absolutely have to have this weapon or come back and do it on a New Game Plus. Granted, my humanity run is probably already screwed by Belle dying and not talking to her. But I mean, it's still possible it could work. I just saw a thing. I just saw a thing. Let me just get back up here, away from the cannon. Yeah. Give me a second. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world! It was one of those roaches things. Crawled in through the door, and I saw him out of the corner of my eye. I had to give him the hot bullets of spray to die. They're in the basement of the apartment. I am 100% sure of this. They're coming in through the pipes because it's hotter up here than it is down there. And my room is right next to the kitchen. Also, we got a cannon. So I had to go grab the spray real quick. I don't like them being in here. I don't want them crawling into my computer or something like that. That might cause problems. It's not a big problem. We get like tourists. You might like see like 4 a day. Not like swarms of them are appearing here. Hey, want to see something cool? Never mind. I want him to shoot at us. Shoot. Now I want you to kill this guy with a bullet. Please kill guy with bullet. Thank you. Protein. Yeah, I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that. I'm not that kind of bird, okay? Explosion dog! Yay! Do not boop explosion dog. You might hit the self-destruct button. I don't recommend it. So we're going to be seeing a tower like this later, but I think this is where the axe is. The axe I was talking about. Yep, there it is. Everybody was using this weapon for a time, but not with this handle. The Live Puppets Axe Blade. It's a big boy. It's a really, really slow weapon on its own. And it drains my stamina like crazy. But note the damage on the head. 174 plus 100. Not upgraded. It's just about as good as my Holy Sword of the Ark plus 3. So if you upgrade this thing, you could have one of the highest physical attacks in the entire game. But the beauty is when you start attaching it to handles that isn't the handle you start with. Like, I have the Puppets Dancing handle, which a lot of people like to attach to this particular axe. Even recently I saw someone chucking that blade on the Bramble Sword handle and absolutely shredding Donkey. Is that much of an accomplishment, though? I don't think that's much of an accomplishment, shredding Donkey. Because he's so easy to fight otherwise. Also, where's your policeman hat go, huh? Did you get retired from the force? The problem with the puppet axe head is its fable is questionable. The fable attack does more damage if the enemy is in the middle of attacking you. So it's designed to be trading blows with an opponent. And it's not exactly that great damage. Donkey didn't get to move. I see.
Wow. So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant.
Yeah, but I'm in better shape.
I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets. They all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel.
Well, you've talked to the right puppet. There's emotes in the game that you can pick up. And I think I've picked up most of them I could get to right now. So you could teach him emotions.
Hello, my only friend.
We got sadness and clap, and I know we could get anger later. It's just that I can't remember where you get happy from. Anybody remember where you get happy?
I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Hopefully I didn't walk past it, or this is another, this is a quartz opportunity.
Hello, my only friend. What have you... Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
So he gives you prizes, but if you show him all 4 emotions, you get a quartz. How are you enjoying the game, AC? Hard enough for you? Oh, I've played new game and all the way up to like 2+ already. I'm playing this one to see how much I could destroy it. So yeah, it's okay. From NG, I remember only having 2 naturally by getting here. I could look that up real quick to make sure I didn't accidentally run past something, because I have it written down. Okay, happy is near the very end of the game, so I'm not surprised I don't have that yet. Yeah, that's like at the very last area of the game. I got all the Polendina and Vanini boxes I could get right now. I need to check the ground for that one thing. We're coming up on another one of those cryptic vessels. I'm going to be missing out on one record because Belle died accidentally. Oops. And I do have a key from the Riddlers. So, since I found the axe, this is where we'll resume next time. Let's just get some side stuff out of the way. Like, there's another quartz I could pick up. It's either a quartz or it's a Legion caliber. And if it's a Legion caliber, that's great, because I can make my puppet arm. I can fully upgrade the puppet string. So I think I have to go back from here. I think it's shorter to go back from here. I need to go back to that rolling ballroom in the cathedral. It's taking the elevator so long. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. I got places to be. Can't wait till Vignini makes that Wonka Vader he's been talking about, or whatever the hell that is. The golden ergo thing. Vignini's kind of the Willy Wonka of this game, now that I think about it. So I gotta remember where I found that ball thing. This is where we found the Blindsman Spear. Any tips for beginners? I'm not great at Souls games, but I've beaten Souls and Elden Ring. Don't rely on dodging. Practice your perfect parries. Absolutely master perfect parrying. You're going to need it for this game. It's more like Sekiro than it is Elden Ring. Also, enemies are weak against strafing and back attacks, mostly. Except for maybe bosses and some mini-bosses. Okay, here's the rolling ball section. now we could go up here. We have a key for it now. And there's another Trinity room. Trust and truth are one. The end of the path of stars is... It never gives you time to read that. Will lead to great eternal life. I liked Sekiro, but I died a lot, and I hated getting the bad ending. Or do you only get the bad ending if you constantly revive? I don't remember. Honestly, I haven't played Sekiro, so I'm not quite sure how you get all the other endings. Test of the day. Even a noble cleric will curse God if he plucks out his fingernails. Oh boy. What did I get from this thing again? I wasn't paying attention. I got an outfit. Monster Sweeper's hunting apparel. Well, we have archaeology clothes on now. We also got... I thought we had the Black Cat's apparel now, too. Like, Black Cat's clothes. You're now Donkey Lameza. Sorry if I distracted. No, I think I distracted myself. It wasn't a Legion caliber. I think it was just a quartz. I think it was a quartz. We're done there. What else can I... You know what? I could always hold A. What else can I pick up? I mean, we could go... You could go do that cryptic vessel. And that's probably where I'll hang it up. Barren Swamp has quite a few quartz coming up, too. I think there's like 3 of them in there. So we're going to go all the way back to the beginning of the game. At Sarasani Alley. I'm actually surprised how much they tucked away in the swamp. Granted, it is a really big area. It's a really big area. So it'd be kind of a crime not to have it full of things. How'd I miss that? So the cryptic vessel is telling us to go to a place that's overlooking, like, landmarks. And there's one place where you can go and look at landmarks. I have a bad feeling we're going to be coming back here sooner rather than later. I'm not quite sure what that is.
I see Hotel Krat. I do love this view. It is a nice view, but we must be moving.
So, we use to check ground here. And we get a Legion caliber! And the Atone's clothes. But you know what? I kind of like the green trench coat right now. It's a Lameza clothing. Favorite lies of P boss. I like the policeman. The third boss of the game. The scrapped policeman. He is really fun to parry. I just love his moveset so much. He's cool to look at. And he has a tragic backstory. So there's that too. I don't think the game directly tells you and you have to go searching for it, but the scrapped policeman was thrown into Barren Swamp after his usefulness. And also I think because he woke up. And by the time he reactivated, all the children that he was friendly with were killed in the puppet rampage, and that just made him go crazy and lightning bolty. So there's that. But I have the Legion calibers I need. The rest of this game will be played with the puppet string. It was really fun. Everybody loves the puppet string upgraded. I haven't seen anybody trashing puppet string upgraded. Attack Link! Now you can be Link. You can go here. Put the pandemonium away. This is my toy. So now if you hold the button, you get dragged in, and you do a big bonk. It's almost guaranteed to destroy most opponents that aren't bosses. You could do this with big weapons. No matter how big the weapon is, you got mobility on it now. So yeah, that's just great damage. I like it. And if you got the timing down, you could go right through attacks with it. Mostly horizontal ones. You kind of jump over the horizontal ones. Vertical ones will knock you right out of the air. If you see the string is going to put you in a bad spot, you could dodge out before grappling in. Yeah, you could do that too. You could be like, oh, I changed my mind. Don't want to do that right now. I think the reason why it's so great is even though its scaling is on technique, that's only for the damage of it hooking into an opponent. The real damage comes from your weapon, which is scaled to whatever you're best at. Which is why big weapons are really good with this thing. Adds a lot of mobility to a build that really isn't that all that mobile. You're just like sitting there and guarding a whole bunch. But yeah, I like it. I like it. Also, we're coming up on the heavy version of the fire weapons too soon. So that's it for Lies of P tonight. We're making story progress. I believe we're like half, we're over half. How many chapters is there? 11, 12, and we're at 8. So yeah, we're over 75% maybe. There's 11. So yeah, we're 75% through the game. We got the Barren Swamp, and we got 1, 2, 3. Well, three's the final area. So we only have 3 areas left. So this is done in about a stream or 2. Probably 2. Very likely 2. But tomorrow, more Knuckle Sandwich, which I don't know how long that game is going to be now. But it's going to be amazing, I'm sure. Especially since I'm playing it blind. I'm not going to do any farming because I don't feel like I need to do any farming. I'm kind of destructive right now. I'm beating most of the bosses in 1 or 2 tries. So there's that. I don't think that's going to change until like the final 3 bosses, where I'm probably going to get my butt kicked. But I thank everybody for showing up. I appreciate you being here. And if anybody's lurking, you could always check out some of my other stuff I got going on the channel. I got WrestleQuest right now. That's a game that sorely needs attention. It's really fun. It's pretty cool. And the people put a lot of work in on it. I'm saying that because when I looked for WrestleQuest videos to see how mine's doing compared to everybody else's, every single one that isn't a review has really low view counts. It's like people forgot this game even existed. So it's really in my ballpark for me to do like WrestleQuest, because this is the kind of games I like to cover. Well-made games that people seem to have forgotten about. I know I convinced at least one person into buying it, so there's that. But yeah. I don't like to plug myself too often, but I felt that's kind of required right now. It's what YouTube demands. But I'll see you tomorrow for Knuckle Sandwich. Good night, everybody.